All right, welcome back. It's been a while again. We've had a heck of a summer so far. A lot of stuff went on. It wasn't necessarily good, but we're doing okay. We're getting through it. And so we've been pretty busy doing things other than, well, working on stuff and making videos. This thing's doing great. Got about 253,000 on it so far. Just did a little oil change maybe a month or two ago, and it's running like a top. And I'll tell you, these new tires, they are definitely fantastic. These Dunlop Saves, they have made a notable difference in the fuel economy. Before I was, easily averaging 50 to 53 going to work with 80 pounds in the old tires. I've got 40 in these, which is under the max, and now on normal days I can average 55 to 57, and I had a best run ever of 62 when I got behind a truck right as I got on the highway. Followed him all the way to my exit. So she's running fantastic. I love that car. Nothing special. She's doing good. Now, what do we got? This, which is a TroyBilt Edger. Another junk auction purchase, and there's nothing terribly special about it. Haven't done anything with it since I pulled it out of the trunk, and now we're going to see if if it works. Paid 30 bucks for it. They're about 400 new, so if it even close to works, it's probably not too bad. Here. What the heck? Alright. So we gotta crank those down a little bit. And then we'll see if this thing can pull through. And then we'll check the oil and the fuel and see if it fires up, and then maybe give it a clean. Back in a minute. Alright, so I really don't know what this thing does. It's got a blade depth control here. Oh, okay. That's a little jack for the front wheels. It's kind of neat. I don't really know what this does. Oh, okay. That's another little angle for the head. And got a little belt, which seems to do probably what spins it. And we'll just see if it pulls through. Yeah, it does. Sounds like it has some compression. Very stiff though. So, kill lever seems to work. So, I think what we're going to do is, see what we got here. Kind of smells like gasoline. A little bit in it, not much. Where's the oil? Oh, there it is. Gotta get a screwdriver. Back in a minute. Let's see what we got here. Oh, not that tight. There's something in it that mimics oil. Yeah. Looks like it's got some in it. Not a lot, but it seems to be on the stick. So I guess that's a bonus. What are the odds this just fires up? That'd be kind of nice. I wonder what this lever does. I think that is supposed to allow the wheels to move, but it's kind of stuck. It's alright. Obviously it's worked there for a while. It's not stuck, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, we'll play with that later. So, let's suck that up. Let's see. Oh, it had a brake on it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we're getting any gas. Alright. Well, before we get too rambunctious, let's pull the air cleaner off and give it a little sniff of the horsey sauce. And see if it'll fire on anything. I have no idea. Okay, that's the governor. It was wide open. It's this thing here. That's wide open. It's down. Governor and the throttle seems to be free. Alright, 1 minute. Alright. If that doesn't work, I don't know what will. So, let's see what we can get. Well, that's positive. So, whew, that smells like an old lawnmower, that's for sure. Okay, so it's got spark. So maybe we just need to put some more gas in it. Ain't got no gas in it. Be back in a minute. Alright, let's get some fuel in this thing. It's not quite full, but close. Oh, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Primer bulb's working good. Yeah. Yeah, the oil coming out of the muffler is a bad sign, I think. Yeah. Of course, then again, what I don't know is how this thing was stored. Was it on its side? Anything like that. So, yeah, the belt's kind of on its last leg. But it's working. So, I bet that spark plug is fouled to death. Alright, let's check if it even has an air filter in it. Yeah, it does. It's not terrible. Put that back on, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it could have been laying on its side, who knows. I haven't had it on its side, but that is certainly possible. And then again, it's also certainly possible it has no rings left. But compression feels pretty good, and it pops pretty good when it runs, so I don't know, maybe that's just a... We'll have to see if that burns off. I think we're going to give this thing a quick bath so we can see what's really going on. But yeah, she runs, so that's not too bad. Give me a few minutes and we'll see what we can do. Alright, well, cleaned up a little bit. Now we'll see if she'll start again. Yep. Yeah, the belt finally just came apart. I thought it would, but that's a cheapo. You can hear that oil burning off inside of the fuel, inside of the muffler. I think it's been sitting on its side. But yeah, we need to get a little belt and tweak the carburetor. So the blade looks fairly new. Actually got part of a sticker on it, which is kind of nice. I wonder if I can get this at Tractor Supply. I wonder if I can get the belt at Tractor Supply. Because yeah, she was holding on by a thread, and the thread gave up. So yeah, so far so good. Not too bad. Yeah, so I think I may pull the spark plug, clean that, start there, and then I think the carburetor's got to come off and we got to get that cleaned out, because I'm thinking that's our main issue. Yeah, that's going to be nice, so I can maybe do a little less edging by Roundup. Actually use an edger. But yeah, let me get the tools and we'll pull that spark plug out and take a look at it. hot. Sizzle. It was not tight. It was tight, but not overdone. Come here. Ooh, that's hot. Ah, that's good. Drop it. Yow! Alright, put you in there. Woohoo! Okay, well, it's really not too bad. That's fairly new, fairly recent, I would say. Of course, have to, mighty fingers, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, hot. Alright, so spark plug is not really the problem. That looks pretty good. So that leaves carburetor. And honestly, I can't say I'm too surprised. These things sit for a while, I would assume. Although it seems like it's been well used. And so we're going to go get that screwdriver and see what it takes to get this carburetor off. Alright, one thing I just noticed is there was a secondary spring right here. Little tiny guy. That was stuck down in this crevice, but not connected to anything. I wonder if that's supposed to be on that to stabilize the idle. Seems like that's where it would fit. If we can fish that back on there, snug it up a little bit. Let me get some needle nose here. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure where in the world that's supposed to go. But I hooked it to the governor. And we'll see if that does anything. No difference. So I'm gonna have to figure out where that spring's supposed to go and get that carburetor off, which is kind of weird because it looks like the carburetor is bolted right to the top of the fuel tank, and I don't know how it goes in here, so I'm probably gonna have to pop this cap off and see what we're gonna do. But it's about 104 degrees outside, an 80-degree dew point, and I'm sweating all over the place. So hey, it runs. I think it's going to work great once I clean the carb out and get that governor fixed, and we got ourselves a little edger. I think then I need a belt, so, but there it is. Once I get her tweaked a little bit, we'll come back and let you know how she's doing. Hope you're all having a good day. Take care.